Sometimes you may come across questions like this, which has to do with um, how to find the mean from a frequency distribution table. These kind of questions looks a bit technical, but it's very simple. Okay, it's just like what we did in a previous video, where we used the formula sigma fx over sigma f to find the mean. So if you get this understanding, okay, and you know how to use this formula, then you can apply that understanding to answer questions like this. So for us not to forget, let's quickly quote the formula down here. X bar, which is the mean, is equal to summation fx over what? Summation f. Okay, sigma fx over sigma f. Now we are going to apply this formula to answer this question. Now in this question, we have been told that in the stage 1 class, the ages of the people are shown in the table below. Now if the mean age is 7 years, we are supposed to find the value of what? Y. Okay, you're supposed to find the value of y. Now we have been given the mean age. Okay, what it means is that the x bar over here has been given in the question. Okay, all right, but then we are having the frequency for 5 to be 2y. It is not an exact value. Okay, and then we are also having the frequency for 8 to be what? Y, and the frequency for 9 to be y minus 2. Okay, so we don't know the actual frequencies for these numbers. And so the question requires us to find the value of y, okay, which will help us to be able to know the frequency for, or the frequencies for these values. All right, so it's the same approach. We have to restructure everything by redrawing the table. Okay, so I have over here the ages, which are the x values. Okay, and then I have over here the frequency, which is going to be my f values. Okay, f values. All right, now I have to get a column for the fx values. Okay, the product of the frequency and the x values. All right, so the first age is 5, the next one is 6, we have 7, we also have 8, and then we are having as well 9, and then what? 10. All right, so the frequencies are 2y, this one is 3, this one is 4, this one is y, this one is y minus 2, and this one is what? 3. Okay, all right. So just like we have been doing, we have to find the product of the frequencies and the x values. So 5 times 2y will give us what? 10y. Okay, 10y. Now 6 times 3 should give us 18. And then 7 times 4 should give us what? 28. Okay, 28. And then 8 times y should give us what? 8y. You know, these are not giving us actual values. 8y. And then 9 times y minus 2. Okay, 9 times y minus 2. It means 9 have to multiply the two quantities in the bracket. So 9 times y will give us 9y. And then minus 9 times 2 will give us what? 18. All right. And then 10 times 3. Okay, 10 times 3 should give us what? 30. 10 times 3 should give us what? 30. All right, so we have to find the sum of the frequencies, which is what? Sigma f. Okay, and then the sum of the fx values, which is sigma fx. Okay, sigma fx. Now we have to pay attention in doing this because it's a little technical. Now to add these values, you add those with the variables separately, and then you add those without the variables separately. So I have 2y here, plus y will give us 3y plus this y should give us what? 4y. So we are having 4y, then 3 plus 4 should give us 7, minus 2 will give us what? 5. Okay, plus 3 should give us what? 8. So we are having plus 8. That is what you are getting for sigma f. Then when you come here to, you have 10y plus 8y should give us 18y plus what? 9y should give us what? 27y. So we are getting 27y in that area, 27y. And then 18 plus 28 should give us what? 46 minus 18 should give us what? 28 plus 30. Okay, that should be giving us what? 58. So plus 58. So that is what we are getting for sigma fx. Okay, if this one will be confusing to you, you can just do it somewhere. So we are having sigma f will be equal to 2y plus 3 plus 4 plus y plus this one, y minus 2, then plus what? 3. Then you add 2y plus y will give us 4y. Okay, 4y. Then 3 plus 4 minus 2 plus 3. This one will be giving us what? 8. Okay. And then also you take this one, sigma fx will be giving us 10y plus 18 plus 28 plus 8y plus 9y minus 18, then what? Plus 30. Okay, so when you sum this 10y plus 8y plus 9y, then you get what? 27. And then 18, in fact this 18 can even cancel this 18, so 28 plus 30 will give us plus what? 58. Okay, so now if you have them like this, then you go ahead and then fix them into the formula. Don't forget, this x bar over here has been given in the question. Okay, that's the mean age. So in place of the x bar, you're going to put what? 7. And this 7 will be equal to sigma fx is what? 27y plus 58. So we are having 27y plus 58 over sigma f is what? Sigma f we have here to be 4y plus 8. So this has become a simple equation that we have to solve. Okay, all right, so you can either say that this side is over 1, so you can cross multiply so that the 7 multiplies this and 1 multiplies that. So if 7 times 4y plus 8 will be equal to 1 multiply the numerator here, and you have 27y plus what? 58. All right, now 7 times 4y should give us what? 28y. Then plus, now 7 times 8 should give us what? 56. Okay, and this should be equal to 27y plus 58. Now you group terms, then you simplify. So I'll bring this one here. So there we have 28y minus 27y to be equal to 58. Then the 56 will go here to be minus 56. Okay, so 28y minus 27y will give us what? Y. And this is equal to 58 minus 56 should give us what? 2. Okay, should give us 2. Therefore, y is equal to 2. That is the value of y. Okay, so if you want to know the frequency for 5, it means y is 2. So when you fix 2 here, it means 2 times 2, and that will give us what? 4. Okay, it means the frequency of 5 is what? 4. Then also the frequency of 8 is what? 2. Okay. And then the frequency of 9 is going to be 2 minus 2 because y is 2. So when you fix 2 here, you get 2 minus 2. And that will give us what? 0. Okay. And we said y will be 2 because, sorry, the frequency for 8 will be 2 because y is 2. And then when you come here, the frequency for 5 will be 2 times 2. And that will give us what? 4. So that is how these kind of questions look like. All right, let's take another example. Now, this example says that the frequency table below shows the heights of workers in an organization. If the average height is 229 over 15, you're supposed to find a value of what? M. As I said, this is similar to the first one. Okay, and as we know, the formula says mean x bar is equal to summation fx over what? Summation f. Okay, or sigma fx over sigma what? F. Okay, and then we have been given the x bar, the mean, okay, which is the same as the average, has been given in the question, 229 over 15. What it means is that we have to look out for sigma fx and what? Sigma f. So you quickly restructure the table. So you have over here the heights, which are the x values, and then you have over here the frequency, the f values. These are actually the number of workers. Okay, and then you create a column for the product of the frequency and the x values. All right, so the first x value is 14, the next is 15, we have 16, and then 17, and then the last one is what? 18. All right, now the 14, we have the frequency for 14 is 2m, and then 15 is 5m plus 10. Okay, and then we're having 7 for this, and then we are having m for this, and then this is what? 3. Right, now if you're able to get these values like this, then you go ahead and multiply the frequencies by the x values. So if now 14 times 2 will give us what? 28. Okay, so 14 times 2m will give us 28m. Okay, now 15 times 5m plus 10. Now 15 will multiply the two quantities in the bracket. Okay, so 15 times 5m should give us 75m, then plus 15 times 10 should give us what? 150. Now when you come here, 16 times 7 should give us 100 and what? 12. And then 17 times m will give us 17m. And then 18 times 3 should give us what? 54. Now that we have these values, you go ahead and find sigma f, okay, and then also find summation of sigma fx and see what you're going to get. So 2m plus 5m, 7m plus m should give us what? 8m. So we are having 8m, then plus 10 plus 7 will give us 17, then plus 3 will give us what? 20. Okay, so that's what we have for sigma f. Now when you come to sigma fx, you are having 28m plus 75m, then plus 17m, and that should give us 120m. Okay, and then 150 plus 112 plus 54. Okay, that should also give us 316. 316. Okay, so these are what we are getting for sigma f and what sigma fx. So you quickly come to the formula and then fix them inside. Then we solve. Okay. So now the x bar, which we know or were given to be 229 over 15, you fix it there in place of the x bar. So you're having 229 over 15, and this will be equal to sigma fx is equal to 120 m plus 316, all this over, okay, sigma f, which is 8m plus what, 20. All right, so just like we did in the first example, you can cross multiply so that there 229 will be multiplied by 8m plus 20, and that will be equal to 15 multiplying the numerator, so 15 times 120m plus 316. Okay, so you have this simple equation, you expand and you have to simplify. So if 229 multiplies 8m, then you can use your calculator for this. You'd have 1832m. Okay, then plus, if 229 multiplies 20, I suppose you'll be getting 4580, and this will be equal to 15 times 120m should be giving us 1800m plus 115 multiplies 316, that should be giving us 4740. Right, now we group terms, then we simplify. So I have 1832m minus 1800m, and this will be equal to 4740 minus this one will go here to become 4580. All right, so when you take 1800 from 1832, suppose you'll be getting 32m, and this should be equal to, now when you take 4580 from 4740, you should be getting 160, so it's equal to 160. Now you divide both sides by 32 by 2, and this one cancels this, so you have m is equal to 32 goes here 1 and 32 goes here 5, so therefore m is equal to 5. Okay, m is equal to 5. So m is equal to 5. Now in case you want to find a frequency for 14, okay, since we know m to be 5, the frequency for 14 is going to be 2 times 5. Okay, and that should be giving us what? Or that should give us 10. And the frequency for 15 should be 5 times 5 plus what? 10. Okay, now 5 times 5 is 25 plus 10, so we should be getting 5. And then the frequency for 17 should be what? 5, since m is equal to 5. Okay, now the next question is a question that you are going to try. Okay, it says in a workshop, the time taken by some trainees to complete a task are shown in the table below. So if the mean of the distribution is 6.275, you're supposed to find the value of what? X. Okay, so I'll leave you with this question and then you try it on your own, or you can play back the video and then make sure you get the understanding and then try this on your own. In the next video, we're going to look at how to find the mean of a grouped data, a data that has been grouped into class intervals. How do you find the mean? Stay tuned.